Hello everyone. Just today, the Alibaba team behind the Qwen LLM, they have released this new small model series in their Qwen3.5 family, and they have now 0.8 billion, 2 billion, 4 billion small size LLM models. They have also the flagship among them is 9 billion, which will be like 9 GB, 10 GB. And, the amount of number you see in front of the billion is directly equals to the size it takes. So now you can perfectly run it in 6 GB RAM. That means every laptop, every PC that has the minimum of 8 GB RAM, that is the standard today in 2026, that has been for a while. So you can run your own local LLM without the need of any Gemini, Grok, ChatGPT, any subscription. I tell you, I suggest you, I recommend that you cancel that subscription, because you don't need it anymore, because the benchmark test that it has gone through, it shows that this small family of model in this 3.5 new series that they have launched since the past 16 days and this one today, they are very capable. And you can see it has been like compared with GPT OSS 120 billion model and GPT OSS 20 billion and GPT-5 Nano and 2.5 flashlight, and also the Qwen's own last year 30 billion model. And you can see the dark pinkish one, which is the 9 billion 3.5 model. It is excelling at everything, and it is outputting better numbers, more better than the 120 billion. So the 120 billion has lost its race. It was also released by OpenAI this year. So the 9 billion, the 9 GB LLM size is winning over the 120. Maybe that means it will be like 120 GB or more. It is winning over that in MMLU, that means multilingual. It has like generic knowledge base, science, history, arts, everything combined. So it is scoring very well on that, 81.2. That means you can ask anything about the past of the humankind, about your place maybe, but don't go very depth on that, what happened in your locality and maybe your community, that it will be hard to know. Maybe the bigger models with like this 120 billion parameter they can do, because it has more size to put stuff in. But this is perfectly fine, and I will show you its capability just in a minute. So here you can see video MME, video reasoning. You can put, yes, you can put images and videos in this model, and you can ask it to analyze. You can ask where it is from, so you can play with it. Only thing, it's the thing remaining is that you can generate the images right out of it, like you do in Gemini or ChatGPT. For that, you also have a different model that you can work with, and that is also open source, free. You can do it with Qwen3.5. I use it like that. So in MMU, this is for like multimodal, like images processing, video processing. So it can see and analyze image and audio also, and reason with it, and help you do your work in your laptop without internet, without cloud, without any subscription lying around. Just download this model today. So here you can see in this image, it says that the thinking plus non-thinking LLM models have 256K context and performs better than model 4 times their size at coding, vision and chat. So yes, now you can ask 9 billion model right in your desktop to do some little bit of coding. You can ask, give it some videos and images and ask it to analyze, give you a result. You can give it some documents, some file, and it will help you improve if you have some grammatical mistake, if you want to make some changes like we do in Gemini. That is the more simpler general use of it. It is all capable of doing it, and it is also fast. It will on 9 billion runs on 7 GB RAM, so and 50 plus tokens on 0.8 billion, 2 billion and 4 billion on a phone, or maybe 5 GB RAM. So now let's go to the page. 10 hours ago it was shared in the X, and the Twitter means X is blowing up. And also Onslaught, at the same time they released their quantized version of this Qwen3.5 small models. So fast it has become. So we will go to access it, this model, the capability of it. We go to Hugging Face, Onslaught, and from here we go to files in version, and from here the best recommended variant of this one is the Q4, meaning the 4-bit variant XL version, because it is just 5.97 GB, that means 6 GB or maybe around 7 GB when it comes to LM Studio. You can go like this also and download, or you can download from here like this, like anything you download you can store it, save it, and it starts downloading. Or you can also do this. If you have LM Studio installed, just go to lmstudio.ai. it will be like software like LM interface for you, the bridge. So just go to download, and if you have Windows, search which one. If you have Mac OS, Apple, search which series you are running. In Windows I am running 86, so just download for Windows. I have already done that, so I will not be doing. You can go there, and it's very simple, like you download any other software, and after that you go here, use this model and click this LM Studio. It will give you this pop-up, then you say open LM Studio, yes, then it will open this LM Studio that installed, and it will give a pop-up here. So right from here it will give you, like, you directly download it here. So I want this one. So UD means Onslaught dynamic, so it is more good. It has their technology behind it. It is more like precise and more efficient, and more like it doesn't hallucinate, and it has all the good things of the main base model, quantized version of the base model. So it doesn't lose its what do you say, its accuracy, maybe like 0 or 1% between that only. So download it, because I have already downloaded it. You say it is giving use in new chat. In here you will see download, just use that, and after some time when it get downloaded according to your Wi-Fi speed, it will show up here, and you go to here and select your OpenModal loader. When you have for the first time, you will only have the one that you have downloaded, that means this, and access it from here for the first very time. When it loads, it takes a little bit of time, and after that you can see that it has written vision. That means it can process image or video inputs also, and it can also chat with files also. So that's the plus. I'll say hi Qwen, just like that you are ready, you are on. So what can you do for me? for me, what are your abilities? So fast, you see, that is why I am loving it. Last year also I had downloaded this LM Studio, and the last year version of that 30 billion model that this took over, that was very hard to use, very like laggy, very slow, but this one is very light, very fast, and the accuracy is also very good for a general use case task. So it has outputted what it can do. Now I will give it some local test that the internet suggests that you do when you have this kind of model to test its ability, its reasoning capability. And here the classic test, how many R's are in the word strawberry, and it outputs there are 3 R's in the word strawberry. That is perfectly right. 5 marks for this one. Again, you can go here and ask it another one, like this one. Janet dogs lays 16 eggs per day. She eats 3 for breakfast every morning and bakes muffins for her friends every day with 4. How many eggs does she have left at the end of the day? And it gives the answer 9, and the 9 answer is perfectly fine because I've already kept it here to like compare. And you can see it also giving the breakdown. So you can see the reasoning capability is there. It will not be as good as the more max model, the other like 35 billion and 26 billion and above that, but it is very fine for consumer devices. So now what we'll do, first I will give it a image of Mount Everest and ask extract the text from image, because it has some text and I want it to extract and give it to me. It will showcase that it can process image inputs also, and you have to like increase this context length from 4096 to little bit more, because it will need that when you do more things, when you put more bigger doc file, or if you give like little bit harder like image or video, it will ask for bigger context length so that it can think properly for long time for hard problems like this. And now it's doing its work. Processing prompt. For the first time it takes time to load, so no worries, it's fine. So yeah, it has given me the text that is in the image: Mount Everest Alpine Expeditions, summit 29,032 by 8,848 meter. Because I am Nepal, so I am proudly sharing the Mount Everest image as a test object. So you can see it has perfectly accurately extracted the text from the image. I'll also give it another try. I'll share this image and say where it is, and give me a text prompt that can generate this image exactly. You can make mistakes like you do in Gemini or Grok or with ChatGPT, and only humans make mistake. AIs also make mistake, but this AI assistant one, they are very highly accurate. So yeah, it has given me the answers, and again you see so fast, and the speed was 35.36 token per second. It's very fast. So the scene is from Fewa Lake. Yes, it is from Fewa Lake, from Pokhara. It is one of the most iconic lakeside views in Malay. So it has given the and it is correct. And again it has given the text prompt that I wanted, so that it can generate. If I give it to any image model, it will be able to generate this image from this, and I have done it before, so you can try, you can copy from here, but otherwise it will increase the length of this video. And also uploading this doc here and say analyze this doc. This is the doc of my wife, she is a teacher, so I found that we can help with text. So it is, you see, so fast it is analyzing the doc. That means now if you have any grammatical mistake, or if you want help with your docs, it can perfectly do also. It cannot edit, but it can give you what you need to copy and paste in there. But if you know about OpenClaw, and you should be knowing, or Copo, the Qwen variant of OpenClaw or other claws, then you can use agentic framework to utilize this LLM as your AI intelligence, and then use it to like analyze or summarize internet content, help you with your content creation or anything. Like I use Blender, so I can like use MCP server with it, and it is all capable. And if I want like some Blender notes from it also, then it can help me. So very powerful. And one thing I want to share, like again one thing I want to share, so that you should know how much the model is capable. Tell me more about Feva Lake. So just to make sure that this knows more than the name of the images. Yeah. Oh, wow. And again, mind you, this is not taking the data from internet. It is already baked inside this small tiny model size, and it is fine for general searching. If you want like general info for a reasonably popular place around, then it will give you the correct answer, correct facts about that place. But if it is like not so much popular, and the internet doesn't have any much data about it, so then it cannot go there. Maybe the big models, because it has so much data that can be put on it, it will be able to accurately give information or facts about that place or about that time, because it has more to store on it. But in 9 billion parameter also we are fine. And so I again suggest you throw away your ChatGPT or Gemini subscription. The era of local open source AI with privacy unlocked is right here. And the one thing that the big AI companies like Gemini or ChatGPT were trying, like the local hardware that we have bought, we have like with hard-earned money, is not useful for AI. And the Qwen, the Alibaba team, they have proved them wrong by releasing this model. That means hardware, if you buy hardware, if you have good hardware, then you don't need to like sell it so that you can buy cloud subscription. Just buy good enough hardware, simple hardware that your money can afford, and you will have a local AI assistant which will just right fit into your model. And this 9 billion model is perfectly fine for anyone, I think. So that's the video for today. And here I will also want to show you another video, another image where you show the comparison table of all the other Qwen3.5 models. So these are all Qwen3.5 models from the highest one, 397 billion. It is so heavy. We cannot use this because it needs 214 GB to run in 4-bit, and this all stacked. It is using the 4-bit variant of all this model to compare and make this table to show what it is best for. So 9 billion model, dense one, 262K context window. So it is good for any consumer GPU all around rounder. And if you have more GPU memory, maybe 24 GB, then you can also use this 27 billion model, and it has the max accuracy per GB, because I only have 16 GB in my 5060 Ti with 32 GB RAM. I also want to do multitasking. I want to use Blender or maybe web searching or OBS or maybe other things. So I don't want to download a model that is just like 16 GB. Then if I do that, then I will not be able to use other softwares. So I'm downloading this 5 to 7 or 8 gigabyte models, because now I will have space to do other things using my GPU, the remaining GPU. So go to the Onslaught page and start downloading your first local open source AI. And the time is here. You can write, do creative writing with it. Like I'll say, make a poem on the team of Alibaba on championing open source LLM for the humanity. So you can see I have the input text I have given is so not grammatically correct, but again AI doesn't make much mistake in 2026. Human does. Championing. Oh no, it has given me the answer, but it has given me like dog. I don't want dog, I want a poem. So maybe a little bit of mistake I have to fix myself. Make a poem on how is championing for the humanity. So now I think it will give me what I want. Yeah. So the poem goes like, in code where silence once did reign, or digital dawn begins to shine, from Hanzhao's tower high and deep, Alibaba wakes the world from sleep. No gate locked tight, no wall so steep to keep the wisdom of the cloud asleep. They lift the veil on neutral sight and turn the towers of AI bright. With Qwen's voice, 1,000 tongues across the lands where rivers run. So you can see it is able to write this creative writing also. So that's why I'm saying it is capable of doing everything. So download it, download LLM Studio and follow the process I shared with you, and all the data you will have it installed. If OpenAI or Gemini, any one of those data centers are hacked, or we go to World War III, then you have an AI capable smart AI assistant with you without the need of internet, without paying any subscription. So welcome to the future of AI. The future of AI is local with the higher hardware, precious hardware. So yeah, that's all this video was for. If I make another video about any AI or 3D work or 3D tutorial or CompuI tutorial, I will come back. That's now for today. See ya.